Former Limpopo Premier Castle Matale has been redeployed, and Chamber of Mines appeals to unions in the gold industry to consider accepting a 4% wage increase. With your news update, I am Busima Kutulela. Former Limpopo Premier Castle Matale has been redeployed to the National Assembly. ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe has described this move by the ruling party as not affecting one person but rather having to do with the work of the organization. Mantashe says the redeployment is not to cause people harm and make them feel bad about it.
It is not normal in the course of the event to say so-and-so is reshuffled for X, Y, and Z, because that is something that is done analytically, quietly, because when you go public, you can do a lot of harm and destroy the individual if you say things that are not normally said in public.
Matale handed in his resignation as Premier of Limpopo yesterday. The Chamber of Mines has appealed to unions representing workers in the gold industry to consider accepting a 4% wage increase. Gold producers say the proposed wage increase is based on the declining gold price, spiraling costs and falling productivity. AMCU and the NUM are demanding pay increases of between 20 and 100%. Solidarity has tabled a wage demand of 10%. The industry's lead negotiator, Elise Stradom, says the wage offer is reasonable.
What a 4% increase on basic pay means at this stage for an entry-level employee, a guaranteed pay of 8,900 Rand per month. That is, your basic wage, your living out allowance, your medical and your retirement contributions. And then it still excludes all your other statutory benefits, your other allowances. They work on performance bonuses and all of that.
Unions and employers will meet again next week. Today is the 6th day since more than 100 Consmerge gold miners started an underground sit-in at Gravelot outside Phalaborwa in Limpopo. Scores of mine workers are waiting on the surface next to the shaft as a way of supporting their colleagues who are underground. Workers started with the labor action on Wednesday last week. The meeting held yesterday between NUM and the mine's management to end the stalemate did not yield any results. Witness Diva reports.
About 50 miners braved the cold weather next to the shaft, where they are giving support to their colleagues who are underground. Some of the miners and family members of those who are underground are continuing to bring food to the shaft. Workers who are underground vowed to continue with their action until management accede to their demands. Police and mine security personnel are monitoring the situation.
The hearing into the conduct of apartheid-era chemical and biological warfare expert Wouter Bassoen resumes this morning at the Health Professions Council of South Africa. Bassoen, a cardiologist, is accused of acting unethically by being involved in the apartheid government's chemical and biological warfare program. Maludi Obuseng reports.
The hearing had to stand down to allow Advocate Soli Joubert to take instruction from his attorney. This follows the committee's ruling that criminal trial evidence is not relevant to this hearing. Former Sergeant General Dr. Daniel Knobel is still testifying about the events of a period 1983 until 1993 when he participated in defensive chemical and biological warfare program of the then South African Defence Force. There was no objections to the committee standing down to today.
And finally, Public Protector Thuli Madonsela is visiting Kriel near Witbank in Mpumalanga to discuss health issues with community members. The Public Protector's visit is part of the ongoing stakeholder consultative dialogue, which aims to help strengthen government's ability to deliver on ending poverty and other Millennium Development Goals. Improving health and eradicating extreme poverty and hunger are among the 8 MDGs the country is committed to achieve by 2015. Madonsela and a team will look into health issues such as infant mortality, management of healthcare facilities, quality of care, and work conditions, amongst other things.